So far what we did is we depended on the library function, strlen function or strcmp function, strcpy function to do the operation. Now we are trying to implement it by ourselves. That means without using the built-in function, using an array and a loop, how we can find the length of a string, or how we can copy one string to another array, or how we can create a copy of a string. Those things we are going to see. Just starting with the simpler one among these. First one is finding the length of a string. We want to find the length of a string without using built-in function or the library function strlen. How we do that? Okay. So before going into the code, I will just explain the logic what we are applying to achieve this. Okay. Now assume that I have a this should be a character array. We have a string stored in a character array of size 10. So let the string be a simple string, say hello. So when we do this, what happens? Array size is 10 and the string I am storing is smaller. It is having only 5 characters. So the length finally what I compute should be 5 for this string hello. So when I am initializing the string into a character array, the memory looks like this. Hello will be stored and automatically a /0 will be entered by the compiler to indicate the end of the string. Now this is our context. This is our context. And uh, what we need to do is we need to find the length of the string stored in this array, str array, without using the built-in function. Okay. So the logic we are going to use in any of these operations, string length or string compare or string concatenation, what general logic approach is that we will look for the termination character /0. We will look for the termination character. So we start with the first element of the array, which is stored at index 0. These 0 1 2 3 are the array indices, index of each element. So this index of the first element is 0, first second element is 1, etc. So for a array character array of 10 size, the maximum index value possible is 9, since the indexing is starting from 0. So this termination character is an important important element of the string we have stored, so that using that we are going to get the length of the string. Now for this operation we need a loop. The logic is like this. Starting from the beginning of the array, we take each character and compare it with the end of the string character, that is /0. So what we do is we use a counter variable or a variable called length. Let's use a variable called length, int len equal to 0. Initially we assume that length is 0. Initial value length of the string is 0. That means no string is there. Now what we do is we take the first character. So how do we get the first character? str0. str0, or if you are using I value will be 0. Okay. So first we take the character and check whether it is /0. /0 is a special character used to mark the end of the string. After the last valid character of the string, we put /0. Automatically compiler inserted /0. So we take this character, check whether it is /0. If it is not /0, we will increment the count. Okay. So assume that initially length is equal to 0. Then which take the first character str0, and if it is not /0, we increment length to 1. Length to 1. So this can be done using length len is equal to len plus 1 or len plus plus. Len plus plus. Initially length is 0. When first character is not slash 0, we increase it to 1. Then we take the next character. This is also not slash 0. We increase len to 2. And then take the third character. This is also not slash 0. We increase the length to 3. Take the fourth character, not slash 0, increase it to 4. Take the fifth character, not slash 0, increase it to 5. Take the sixth character at index 5, that is slash 0. Since it is slash 0, we will not further increase the length. We come to know that we have reached the end of the string. So when we encounter this slash 0, whatever is the value of len, that is the length of the string. So if you take, this is the length of the string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the idea is, we look at each element in the array starting from the beginning, that is at index 0. If it is not slash 0, we increment a counter variable, like say any name you can give for this variable. Just it's a counter variable. We are counting the number of non slash 0 characters. So every time we found a non slash 0 character, we incremented the count. And when we find a slash 0 in the string, that indicates we have reached the end of the string. We come out from this process, and at that time, what is the value of len? That is the length of the string. This is the simple logic we use for finding the length of a string. Is it clear? Any question you can ask me now? Otherwise, we'll go into the implementation of this. How we take each element one after other and increment the count until we find slash 0. And when we are find slash 0, we come out of the loop and print the value of len variable at that time. So hope there is no question, no doubt about that. The same thing, whatever I explained there in that PPT, I have implemented here. I created a character array. So initially I may opt for not getting getting the data from the user. Okay, I'm just commenting it, and instead of that I'm initializing it to say hello. Should be double quotes. Okay, now length. So two variables, length and I, are initialized. I is used for indexing, length is used for storing the length. And before entering the loop, we are initializing both to 0. Length is 0, I is also 0. I is used for taking each element of the array and compare it with slash 0. So my condition is, while str_i not equal to slash 0. If the element I am picking up, when I is equal to 0, I will be picking up h. When I is equal to 1, I will be picking up e. I is equal to 1, I will be picking up l. So this way, I keep picking up the value. I need to put I plus plus also here, because I have to take the next element in the next iteration. Now for each I value, I am taking one character from this string. So I am checking that character not equal to slash 0. If that character is not equal to slash 0, execute the body of the loop. Then again go for one more time. Increment the value of I. Again go for one more time. Take the next character in the string and check whether it is slash 0 or not. So this way we go on execute this loop until we find slash 0. When slash 0 is found at some I value, say I is equal to 5. When I is equal to 5, slash 0 is found. So slash 0 not equal to slash 0 is false. Slash 0 not equal to slash 0 is false. We will come out of the loop. At that time, what is the value of the length variable we are going to print? Very simple logic, simple loop. This is how we keep on probing for or searching for slash 0, and as long as we don't find slash 0, the length is incremented. For any other character than slash 0, we increase the length of the string, and finally when we come find slash 0, we come out of this loop and display the value of length at that time. Is it clear? So length is equal to 5. If I enter hello dear, so 9 characters are there that can be accommodated in this string, including slash 0. 9 characters plus slash 0 is because array size is 10. So if I enter that, and I get the length as 9. Hello dear. So this loop is executing and we get the length of the string. So if you want to see it step by step step by step execution, probably I'll open the project because I need a project to do step by step execution. String demo, I'll open this project and I'll copy this code there. So this is my code in the code blocks project. Okay, so I will execute this step by step how this is happening. So we start the debugger. So initially array initialization has not happened, some garbage value. When we execute this statement, it is going to happen. Now hello is stored in the array. Now this is the next, these are all comments. So this is the next executable statement. Length is 0, I is 16, garbage values. Now both are set to reset to 0. Length is 0, I is equal to 0. Now I am looking for stri. I is equal to 0, that means stri is h. H is not equal to slash 0. We enter the loop and increment the counter. So length is 1. I is also incremented. Now I is 1 now. Character is E. E is not equal to slash 0. Length is incremented. I is incremented. Next character is N. E. L character. L is not slash 0. Increment. Again L. Not slash 0. Then O has come. Not equal to slash 0. Incremented. Now I is equal to 5. When I is equal to 5, we have reached slash 0. Okay, for we have found here I is hello, the same string we are using here. The index value for slash 0 is 5. So I variable is having the value 5. That means we are looking at the slash 0 value. Slash 0 not equal to slash 0 is false. So we come out of the loop, and at that point of time, what is the value of the variable length? 5. We print that, we get the length of the string. Okay, so this is how the logic works. Is it clear? Any question? So this idea you should be clear, then only the other functions you will be able to understand. Now if I want, I can do a small optimization. Since both I and length both are going to have same value all the time. See here it is I is equal to 0, length is equal to 0. Okay. Now whenever I am incrementing length, I am incrementing I also by 1. Because of that, I can probably omit this I variable. One of the variable I can remove. So instead either length or I can remove, and I can use say single variable, because at any point of time both I and length are going to have same values. Even though here I am using I for indexing, and length is to maintain the length of the string encountered so far. Length of the characters, number of or the number of non slash 0 characters encountered so far. Since every time both the values are going to have, both the variables are going to have same value, I can remove one of these variables. I will just have length only, and I will use length for indexing also. Basically, it should be an integer, okay, whatever may be the name. So I am using length for indexing also. So initially, str length is equal to 0, though str 0, first character I look at. If it is not slash 0, I am going to increment it, and next time when I am incrementing to 1, so str1 is checked. If it is not slash 0, I will increment to 2. str2 is checked. This way I can remove the use of variable I if I want, because anyway length and I variable are going to have same value every time, all the time, either 0, or when length is incremented I is also incremented to 1 by 1. So because of that I can make the loop even simpler. Even then I am going to get the correct output. Okay, so these are the two ways of doing it. If this is pretty simple, we were using I, since I and length were having same values all the time, we eliminated the use of I. Wherever I was used, I used the same variable length only, because both are anyway going to have same values. So this is one way of doing it with the two variables, and this is, instead of I can use length only for indexing also. Both are going to get you the length of the string. Clear? Now if I will remove this, and I will take an input from the user rather than depending on the hard-coded compile time initialization. So now I will give any string welcome, 7 characters, 4 characters. So whichever string I am entering, I get the length of the string. Clear? So this logic should be clear to you, then only you will be able to understand the remaining things, remaining operations we are performing. Now we are going to do string copy. We are going to do string copy. Here we have two strings. One is a source string and another is a destination string. So I take a string from the user and store in S1. Store in S1 that I want to copy into S2. S1 is an array, S2 is also an array. I want to copy into S2. So I will use a smaller array rather than having very large array. I will use a smaller array. Okay. Now what is the logic? Here also we are going to look for slash 0. What we will do is, we look for slash 0 until we find slash 0. Whatever character we are encountering in first string, we are going to copy it into the second string. Okay. So I will explain that logic with the help of PPT. I have two strings str1 and, or we'll make it s1 and s2. So this logic you should understand, not just because for this operation, for different problems this kind of logic you will have to apply. So if you understand one solution for a problem, or solution for one problem, the similar logic you will be able to apply in a different context. Now for string length we found that we have to keep on looking for slash 0. The same concept we are applying in string copy also. We keep on looking for slash 0 in S1. Okay, initially this is empty, S2 is empty. Some garbage value will be there. We don't we treat it as random garbage value, we treat it as empty. Assume that user entered S1 as hello. And what we want to do, we want to copy the hello string hello into the second array. Okay, that means we want to create copy of s1 in s2. So here also same logic we are applying. In the first string we keep on looking for /0. Now if we don't find /0, what we do is the whichever character we found, we copy it into this. So initially assume that I is equal to 0, index is 0. So s1 0, s1 0 is this character. We check whether it is /0. If it is not /0, we copy it here. Just one character. S1 0 we will copy into S2 0. Then we take the next character, check whether it is /0. If it is not /0, we copy it into. Then look for the next character. It is not /0, copy it into this. Look for next character, copy it. It's not /0, copy into this. Next character, not /0, copy here. Then we find /0, we go out of the loop. When I is equal to 5, we find a /0. We will not copy it immediately. Okay, because this is the termination condition for the loop. So ideally, what this much operation and copying this operation we will be performing within the loop, within a loop. After coming up, when /0 is encountered, we will come out of the loop and put a /0 at the end of the destination string, so that this is a marker to represent the end of the string, right? This is a way to identify the end of the string. Since it is there in first string, we need that in the second string also to indicate the end of the second string. So once we come out of the loop, we are going to put a /0 manual assignment. We are going to put a /0 here. So the basic idea, in the source string, we keep on looking for /0. If you don't find /0, copy that character we are considering into the corresponding location in the second string. Again, second character, copy it into the corresponding location in the second destination string. Likewise, we keep repeating it until we find a /0. Is the logic clear? We just do character by character copying from source string to destination string until we find /0, which is the end of the source string. We have the source string here from entered by the user when we open a loop. For I is equal to 0, I is the indexing variable, s1 I not equal to /0. Here we are using a for loop. Any loop we can use. For convenience we are using for loop. Since initialization, comparison and increment are in same place, we want to keep it concise. So initially I is equal to 0, we check the first character. This is not /0, we enter the body of the loop. I is still 0, s1 0 will be copied into s2 0. s1 0, the character is h, it is copied into s2 0. Character by character copying. Single character. When we are applying indexing, I get the single at one character at a time, or one element at a time. One element is one character. Next time I is incremented to 1. At that time we check for s1 I, s1 1 not is equal to 0 /0. It is s1 1 is e, character letter e, that is not equal to /0, that we copy into s2. This way we keep on doing it until we find /0. When we find /0 in s1 I, this condition will become false. /0 not equal to /0 is false. We come out of the loop. Then I value in s1 it is pointing to /0. I value 5 will be pointing to /0. In s2, in the same place I want to put a new /0. So what I do is s2 I equal to /0 I am going to put. Manually I am putting to indicate the length of the end of the second string, the new copy we created. Okay, is it clear? So this will copy a string stored in one character array into another character array. That means creating a copy of a string. No question? No doubt? We'll just execute it once, step by step. So initially, garbage value, we have not taken any input into S1 or S2. Both are having some garbage characters, garbage values. So we ask the user, here we are going to ask the user to enter the string. So I will go to the command prompt and enter the string. Press enter. So it is stored in S1. You can see hello is stored in S1 and there is a /0 at the end. Okay. Now we are going to enter the loop. I value is initially 0. Okay. Initially we are going to initialize it as 0. Then compare, execute the body of the loop. After that go and increment it. This is the sequence. One time initialization, then compare. If it is true, go and execute this. Then increment it. Again compare. So this will be done only once. We studied in the looping topic. This initialization will be done only once, but this and this will keep on repeating as long as this is evaluated to true. The moment this is evaluated to false, we will come out of the loop. So we are going to copy from character by character from string S1 to S2, F7. First character, here it is now garbage value. After executing this, you can see H is copied into this. H from S1 is copied into S2. I am going to repeat this. So I got all the characters except /0 into the second string. Now my I is having the value, I will be 4, I is 4 now. As soon as I execute this statement, I will be first incremented to 5 and it will check S1 5 not equal to /0. S1 5 is what? S1 5 is /0. In hello at index 5 we have /0. So /0 not equal to /0 will be false. We are going to come out of the loop. Now you see I is equal to 5. At 5 index 5 we are going to store /0. Even though by default /0 is there, we cannot relay that every time /0 may not be there. So we manually assign /0 at the last, after the last character of the string we are considering. Now I will print the value of S2. I get the copy string S2. So this is what copying is. Same logic is applied here. We take every element in the array, every character in the array and check whether it is /0. If it is not /0, we copy it into the corresponding location. Element at index 0 will be copied into element at index 0 of the destination string, that is the S2. So that way we get a copy of the string. Any question? If not, we are going to proceed. So if it is not clear, you can see one more time. You can watch the video. This question, this is not SLE, and most of the time one of these, finding string length or copy or string reverse or string compare or string concatenation, one of these will be asked in the exam. Normally in SE it used to come. Okay, so that will be for at least 5 to 8 marks. So you can easily score 5 to 8 marks if you understand these programs. Okay, now we are going to next one will be we'll take string concatenation. You know what is string concatenation? You have from the source string will be attached at the end of the destination string. In destination string there will be already one value you want to attach at the end of the destination string. That is what string concatenation. If you don't remember, I can take you to the slide there. Yeah, here. So this is one string str1, this is str2, we call strcat, str1, str2. So this will be string will be attached. The data stored in this array will be attached at the end of this one. And finally in str1 we will have hello world. That is string concatenation. So we did it using the built-in function strcat. We are going to use our own logic without depending on the built-in function. Okay. Here it is slightly different scenario. First thing is, first we want to find the length of the string. First length of the destination string. Okay. So I'll take you to the logic here. So I'll create a copy of this. Suppose what we are doing, we are attaching in. Okay. So I have a string stored in this s1 hello. Okay, or yeah, hello. And I have s2. I'll store some other string. Okay. So S2 has BOY and followed by /0. After the concatenation, it should become hello boy. S1 should become hello boy. After the concatenation, the characters in S2 should be copied into or attached at the end of S1. So after the concatenation, the output should be hello followed by BOY then /0. Okay. Now how we are going to do is, we are going to find in the first string, we are going to find where /0 is. In the first string we are going to find where /0 is, or what is the index of /0 in the first string. Okay, once we find that, we take each character from the second string and copy it into the end of the first string. So I get index of /0 as 5. After I get that, I take one character from the second string and I copy it into this. Okay. Then I will increment this. Say I is the variable I am using, I equal to 5. I put b here. I will increment I to 6 and I will take the next character from the second string and put it here. Then I will increment I to 7 and take the next character from here. How long I will continue this? I will continue this process taking one character from the source string into destination string. I will continue this until I find a /0 in the string s2. Until I find /0 in string s2, I am going to take each character and copy it into the end of the second string or the destination string. So the process is, first find out in the destination string where /0 is. From that point onwards, take one character each at a time from the source string and attach at the end. And if B is entered here, then take next character and assign here, store here. Then next character assign here. This process will be repeated until we find /0 in the source string. So B, after all the characters except /0 are copied, we put a /0 in the modified string. So that way we get the concatenation of the original source string, original two strings. concatenation of hello and boy we will get in the first string. This is the high level logic of this. So we'll see the code how this is exactly implemented. So we need to get two strings. We need to get two strings. So assume that we are getting both from the user. First string S1, second string S2. After concatenation, the string in S2 array S2 should be copied into or attached at the end of S1. That is the objective. So here I have a loop now. This loop is used for finding the index of /0 in S1. What I am doing, as long as I am not finding /0, I keep incrementing I. So here I have put a semicolon. That means this will keep on executing as if there is a blank body. Putting a semicolon there is equivalent to putting a blank body for this loop. So this both are same. Okay. Or I can do the same thing here. Here I will put a semicolon and I can do it in the body. Increment I can do it in the body of the loop. What this is doing is it keep on taking each element from the array and check whether it is /0. If it is not /0, it will increment the value of I to look at the next character whether it is /0 or not. When I becomes 5, in case of hello string, I becomes 5, S1 5 will be /0, will come out of it. When we come out of this loop, I will have the index of /0 in my first string. So in the first loop, we are only processing the string S1 and trying to find what is the index of /0. For that, there is no other way. We have to keep on taking one character at a time, starting from the beginning, and check whether the character is /0 or not. When the character is /0, we stop the loop and come out. That means we have the index of /0 in our first string. Then onwards we enter into another loop to copy the characters from the second string into this location, the next character to in this location, that way. Okay, we'll take an example and we'll run this logic. So in the second loop, what is happening? When I'm out of here, I got index value of /0, character /0 in S1. That is stored in I now. I. Then onwards, what I do is I run a loop on S2 with a different variable j. J is equal to 0 and here S2 of j not equal to /0. This is used for taking each character from the second string. So when j is equal to 0, we take b. In hello boy, we take b. That is not equal to /0. What we do is we put it into our destination string S1 at I. What is the value of I now? 5. So at 5 we are putting the first character from the second string because j is equal to 0. Then we are incrementing I to 6. J is incremented to 1. We check whether that is S2 1 is /0. It is not /0, it is O. In boy example, O is the character. Then we copy O into S1 of 6. S1 of 6 is this location. So first B will be copied, then O will be copied, then Y will be copied. After that, J will be incremented to 3. J will be incremented to 3. At 3 what we have /0. /0 is not equal to /0. No, /0 not equal to /0 is false. We come out of the loop. When we come out of the loop, I will be having value 8. At 8 we will put a slash 0. At 8 we will put a slash 0. That way our destination string is complete with concatenation of both the strings. Hello boy. This is what is happening. So first we find the index of slash 0 in the destination string s1, and from there onwards we take each character from the second string, keep on attaching to the first string, and keep incrementing the value of 5 so that we store the subsequent characters in subsequent locations of the first string. Okay, so we will have one round of execution step by step. This is pretty long. The same process. If you did not understand, you can listen here when we are executing step by step. So initially both are empty. I have not initialized. I am asking the user. So I'll put a I'm asking the user. First user enters hello. Then I ask the user for the second string boy. Okay. So we are going to find in the first string, we are going to find the location of slash 0, index of slash 0. Initially I is equal to 0. Then we did not find slash 0. I is incremented. I became 1. Okay, actually I'm it should have been integer. Let's make it integer. Or both are same, essentially no difference. Uh, we'll make indexing variable integer. Since both are of same family, I was not getting any issue with there. But just to avoid confusion, we'll make it integer. Hello. Then second string boy. So we get both the inputs into s1 and s2. S1 has hello, s2 has boy. Now we want to attach boy at the end of hello. That's what we are going to do. So we are finding the index of slash 0 in the first string. At 0 it is not there. At 1 it is not there. At 2 also it is not there. Now at 3 it is there. I value is 3. At 3 we have slash 0. Index 0 we have slash 0 in the second string. We come out of the loop. No, what, something wrong? I think there was an extra. What is the value of I now? 5. There in the input there was an extra space. I accidentally put an extra space. Probably will repeat that. Okay. Okay, this should be the output finally. In S1 you have the string hello boy. So we will not put the this thing here, we will put it here onwards. Hello. Then second string boy. So we both the strings we entered. Okay, now we are going to look for, actually we are looking at first string, it is having 5 characters, so it should not be at 3, it should not be at, it should be at 5. What we are doing was right. So first location, second location, no slash 0, index 3, no slash 0, index 4, no slash 0. We are looking at string hello, 5 characters are there, and now at index 5 we have slash 0. After the 5 characters, O is having index 4, O is having index 4, and here we have slash 0 in the original string. Okay, that is found. We come out of the loop. When we come out of the loop, I value is equal to 5. Now we enter into the second loop based on our string s2, which we want to attach at the end of s1. So we take the character one by one. J is equal to 0, s2 is 0, not equal to slash 0. We copy it into. Now you see what is happening. S1 dot I equal to s2 dot j. Here you observe hello B has come there. I we are incrementing, j is also incremented. I will be incremented to 6. Now what we are going to do is second character O will be copied into index 6 of, so hello Bo, again Y. Now we are finding slash 0 in the second string. So the body loop will not be executed further. We come out of the loop. There we have a statement s1I equal to slash 0. I is having value 8 now. Where is 8? 8 is the, now B is stored here, O is stored here, Y is stored here. Here we should put a slash 0 to indicate the end of the string. That is what we are doing here. At the index 8, I value 8, we are putting a slash 0. We are done. So this is what? Concatenation, string concatenation without using built-in function. Okay. So with that we are stopping here, and we will meet again for the lab at 2:30. Okay. Any question? Any doubt? If not, we will end the class now here. Thank you.